A young girl named Nemo finds comfort in her dreams after her father, Peter, dies. She meets outlaw Flip in the fantastical world of Slumberland, who becomes her guide. As a teen, they set out for Slumberland in search of a magic pearl that allows anyone to wish for anything they want. Neither of them knows that the adventure will lead to a revelation that will change their lives forever. There are some major spoilers ahead if you haven't seen Slumberland, so look away now. To find a magic pearl before he dies, Peter goes on an adventure with Flip to the Sea of Nightmares. Nemo assumes Flip is a fictional character, but after discovering Slumberland, she realizes he is real. Flip has not woken up in the real world for more than 3 decades after he found a way to stay in Slumberland. Peter decided to stop having adventures in Slumberland when he became a father. Consequently, he has forgotten who he is in the real world and does not remember anything about his life before he was Flip. When Nemo's uncle Philip shows her some childhood videos of him and her father, it all makes sense. Flip is Philip. As a child, Philip used the outlaw name Flip, and when Peter decided to have a family, Philip felt as if he had moved on. As a result, Philip's fun side, Flip, was stuck in Slumberland. This resulted in him no longer dreaming and becoming dull in reality. After Peter had kids, Philip and Peter became estranged. But Nemo reminds him, "My dad never moved on. He talked about you every night." Upon discovering Flip's true identity, Nemo returns to Slumberland to rescue him from the Bureau of Subconscious Activities. As the ones in charge of what people dream, they arrested Flip for messing with their plans through his journeys through everyone's dreams. During their trip to the Sea of Nightmares to get a pearl, which will allow Nemo to see her father in Slumberland again, she tells Flip the truth about who he really is. In real life, Flip is a dull doorknob salesman, so he refuses to use a pearl to wish he was awake. When Nemo wakes up, Flip makes her skip school since she's been sleeping all day. While trying to row back to the lighthouse where she lived with her father, she is knocked out by an oar while escaping Philip's house. Then Nemo heads back to Slumberland and picks up a pearl in the Sea of Nightmares. Flip saves Nemo from her nightmare, a smoke monster, in the dream world, while Philip searches for her in the real world. Using the pearl, she wakes Flip up, proving that she is no longer afraid of being alone after her father's death. Despite this, Pig, Nemo's soft toy pig that becomes real in Slumberland, managed to eat another pearl and see her father again at the lighthouse. Now that Philip is back in the real world, he dives into the ocean to save Nemo. In the dream world, Nemo has one last emotional conversation with her father as they work to save her life in the real world. He tells her that even though he taught her how to run a lighthouse, he didn't want Nemo to live forever on the island. Peter says, "I did it so that you would know that you can do anything. Life is waiting for you, Nemo. It'd be a shame to miss that." Nemo chooses to wake up in the real world, ready for a new kind of adventure. Although her dreams are cut short at the end of the movie, they do make a plan to meet in Slumberland, where Philip will continue to play the outlaw Flip.